Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and today I'm going to be doing one of two readings. The first one is the general energies that surround you, that you feel within you, very much in your human spiritual journey, and the spiritual nudges that the spirit may be trying to get through to you, whether you're picking up on it or not. And the second reading is usually spirit's guidance, their in-depth look at it on a much I guess deeper level. That's the word, that's the key word. Okay, so we start with this one, and these are beautiful little cardboard cards that I like to flip over every day. And this one says, gratitude makes everything turn into a gift. I think so. You can have the most boring, uninteresting day in the world, and just to let you know, I've pulled out a journal, and I'm a big journaler, and I tell you guys that all the time. I pulled out a journal that was dated the end of 2019, right before all of this broke out, and I did a stint of just writing down what I was grateful for. And that book goes all the way to August 2020, I'm sorry. And I did a lot of writing and a lot of gratitude journaling. And you know what? It was wonderful, and it's probably gave me one of the best years. I don't remember 2020 being a bad year at all. I remember it being a very enlightening year. So, gratitude does make every day a much better day. It makes you think of things as a gift, okay? Here we go, Pisces. Let's go. Right. I'm using Oracle of the Fairies today to get a message from Spirit. Lost and found. Oh, nice. What was once lost is about to be found, thanks to the lost and found fairy. Sometimes she can help us find things we never even realize were lost. So beautiful. I feel that you're finding yourself, Pisces. That's been our big theme in the last years or so. We'll go more into it, but I really do feel precious time. The Fairy of Time wants you to experience every moment fully and to make the most of your precious time. Be mindful not to waste others' time either. Okay, so I love that. With all of this preparation to journey, I love the fact that these are coming through, giving you this much, I don't know. It's like the best preparation I've ever felt, okay? It's preparation for an awesome journey, maybe even more awesome than you think. And the time that it takes is the time that it takes, okay? Alright, so the Lost and Found Fairy collects lost treasures and keeps them for a rainy day, revealing them when they're needed most. She's attracted to shiny things and often keeps company with magpies and crows. Okay, so I'm hearing for some of you, crow in the last couple of days has been coming in. I've seen crows many times. I actually was watching a show that had a raven or a crow. So I know they're different, but if it's a raven, a crow, any kind of black bird, this is important to you, okay? Okay, so she's attracted to shiny things and often keeps company with magpies and crows, for they have a keen eye for things that sparkle. If you see these birds, this fairy is probably nearby. If you've misplaced something, either materially or spiritually, call on this helpful fairy to find it. She will often leave little hints, tips, and clues. She may remind you to be practical, for example. If you've lost your keys, retrace your last steps in your mind. Where were you when you last saw them? This fairy often appears in autumn and winter time, which we are in now. In autumn, animals often bury food ready to sustain themselves during the colder months, and seeing them do this could be a sign to stash away the things that will sustain you during this period. Remember, we're packing the chariot. We've been doing that for a while. See, we're packing for the winter. Okay, so this could be material things such as food and money. Remember, she's a very practical fairy. Or you might stash away cherished memories inside your heart. Tap into them whenever you need a spiritual boost. The Lost and Found Fairy also reminds us that it's okay to lose things. Perhaps you never really needed them anyway. Whether time and purpose has been served. It's no use crying over spilt milk. Could also be the message she brings. Let it go, get a cloth and clean it up, then go and get some more milk. Ideally, it says vegan nut milk. Not for me. I still like cow's milk, thank you. If you really need it, okay? So there you go. Precious time. The precious time card here. It says, are you a clock watcher? Oh, hello. I used to be one, very much so. Or does it feel like the days are passing you by? The fairy of time wants you to experience every moment fully, even in the peaceful solitude or meditation, to make the most of your time on earth and celebrate the magical gift of life. With time comes age, and with age often comes wisdom, which makes wisdom a precious gift from time if we've learned the lessons that time has gifted us. Beautiful. Perhaps you feel as though you never have enough time to do all the things you need to, but it's our attitude to time that dictates the way it impacts our lives. In fairyland, time isn't linear, so fairies don't feel the same restrictions and confines of time that we experience here in the human realm. If you've governed by time and are always glancing at your watch, try taking it off and notice how it makes you feel. Feeling free within time is a beautiful experience. Be aware of time, but don't be ruled by it, and always make time for yourself. This card could also be saying that you're about to learn a timely lesson. It's also important to respect the time of others. Are you always fashionably late? If so, set your alarm a little earlier, arrive on time, and surprise everyone. Alright, so that's the messages from these beautiful oracle cards. Now what I get from Spirit is that this precious time, as I've been talking about, this precious time that you're using to get this insight, to get this preparation is precious, okay? I've been saying that in those, in all the readings that have been coming up, is that for some of you, you're thinking, well, you know, why do I have to wait so long? Why is it taking so long to get, you know, even if it's like 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks to get prepared to do something? Why can't I just hop on and do it? Because this precious time is precious. It's teaching you something. It's making you look at things. It's giving you that time out that you need before you go. And the lost and found coming out is, right, to find some things that have been lost and to let go of things that don't need to be found, okay? So very important, okay? And gratitude is always the way to go. All right, so I'm going to pull out some cards for what's exteriorly your energy right now, what you're feeling. So let's see. Oh, I don't know if that's a raven or a crow, but I said it before, okay? You guys are getting a message from raven or crow. And it is also the King of Wands. The King of Wands is somebody who is a go-getter, a leader, okay? I want to go, want to move, okay? And you are. Even though you're not moving fast in the direction that you're going, you're still leading yourself on the path that you need to be on. And that's the important part right now, okay? You're still making yourself see and watching the stuff that needs to be seen, right? Even though it may be causing you feel like you're digging up gremlins by standing still, you're not. You're actually planting things that need to be planted and looked at with the Ace of Pentacles right here. So don't feel like you're being... I love this. I love this. I feel like this little demon on your chest, you know, going booga booga booga. And, you know, it's just... It's meaningless, okay? Don't let that stop you from doing what you need to. You have, what is this? What is this? The Five of Coins, right? Again, I'm feeling very much the lost and found right away. It's like they wanted me to guide this card to here. It's all about, what is it? Smoke and mirrors. I'm hearing smoke and mirrors. It's to dispel the truths that you have created and to put reality, your perception, your new perception of reality in place. Okay? This card's all about feeling anxious, feeling isolated and alone. And if you are in this space right now, getting ready to go but feeling a little bit anxious and isolated and alone, there's this is the precious time. This is something for you to look at. Why are you feeling all this anxiety? Where is it coming from? You're going to have to deal with it as you go, because when you go on this journey, there'll be times when you're not as busy, when you're going to have time to think about things, okay? So dealing with these anxious emotions now is good. And there's a lot of that in the readings as well. Deal with all the remnants, all these little things when you're not busy, when you're not moving, when things are not going, that you don't want to let these demons back in, okay, and take up your time. There's a crow or a raven for somebody, and it means something to you. I'm not really being specific on what, but it's meaningful. It's going to make you stop, okay? As you're watching this, you're going to go, holy crap, okay. Oh, and this was, all right. Right, contemplation. I love that. That's at the heart of you, Pisces, okay? And it was already turned around because, well, that's what you're doing, okay? Take your contemplation and use it innovatively. The Three of Coins. My favorite card. Look at that. Look at that. This is all about, I feel, spirit guides. This is my card of spirit guides. This is one of my favorite one in this deck because I feel that, you know, you have the spirits giving to you. Okay, they're always dropping to you. They're always part of your team. They're always with you like that. This is a lot of coins here. Haha, 2 of coins. All right, so at the heart of you right now, and you know this, which makes me feel very good, Pisces, because this is in the middle of you, okay? This is what's going out outwardly, but for some reason you already know what's going on. How I know this is because it's apparently. You're thinking, you're contemplating things. But if at any point you're starting to feel bad, you're okay here because you know you're supported. You're supported by your team, okay? Your spirit guides, your team, whoever you want to call. And then you have another 2 here. 2 and 2 makes 4. Stable table, good foundation, good platform to be on right now. The 2 of Coins is about adapting and juggling. So you're adapting the energies and really looking at the precious time you have, okay, to find out what you need to find and lose what you need to lose. Would be this anxiety. You need to lose this anxiety. You need to take the lead in planting stuff that's going to grow and bring you fruition. And you've got to lose these anxieties and these thoughts of being alone, okay? So it's very much 2 sides of the same coin, okay? The Page of Swords bringing in this energy, this friction of one side's good, one side's bad. And you are definitely picking. You see, there's the 2 sides here, okay? So you're contemplating, and if it leads you down the wrong path, you're tapping into spirituality and you're adapting. This is perfect. This is telling me that you are well aware of what's going on. This is fantastic, Pisces, okay? This means awareness on your part, and I like that. So what is Spirit trying to make you see this week? You have nudging you in what direction? They're nudging you towards your launch, continuing on. And then you have the Star, alignment of your energies and balance. So that's perfect, Pisces, okay? Yeah, they're setting you free. The Devil card in this deck always gives me that feeling of that's you, okay? You stole the devil's wings and you're flying out of there while others are still stuck, okay? You're making your way out of that stuck cave, that stuck energy that's within you, which is fantastic. You have the 3 of Wands here, 3 of Wands. Look at you. I always feel like it's such a cute little fairy here, okay? Waiting to set off. But he still has the wands in front of him. So you're not quite there yet, but you are definitely going towards there. The Star and Temperance, I love them together because I always feel the energy that the Star is about the chakras, aligning and guiding yourself by the star that you're following. And the Temperance card, well, that's finding your balance. So again, it's all about balancing. What you're doing right now is teaching you how to balance the negative and the positive, the perspective on things. losing what needs to be lost, or leaving it lost and finding what needs to be found, okay? Or not finding what needs, the negative that you're finding. It's all about balance, okay? And this is a precious time. Gratitude is the key, absolutely, to all of this, Pisces. It's really leading you on your way. So, other than this crow that keeps like coming in my face, telling me, crow, 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 raven, 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 black bird. Black birds are shiny too, because if this shiny thing came in, I wish they'd give me more, but they don't. Okay, so, had to take a drink there, Pisces. All right, so, currently, shuffling between the two. The King of Wands, a lot of energy, a lot of leadership skill in yourself, within yourself, and you see that in that juggling card. Not letting the goblins take over your brain, focusing on the seed that you're planting, the foundations that you're laying, everything that you're doing, realizing you're not alone, and feeling that in the middle of yourself. If you keep going down this path, this alone feeling will dissipate when you juggle that energy back into a balanced state, okay? So you are doing remarkably well, Pisces. It's amazing. I love the energy outside of you, because I feel like it's like nothing's going to keep you down. I feel like they're showing me one of those balloon things that you're punching, you know, and they come back up. What do they call those? I used to have them when I was a kid. They have sand or water at the bottom, and you punch them. They usually had like a clown face or something when I was a kid. You punch them, they go down, they pop back up. This is you, okay? You pop back up. You're popping back up. It's like nothing's going to keep me down. Not this time. You're like, you know, you more, not inwardly, but outwardly, the working you would be the one that's taking the lead. The one that's contemplating innovatively planning your trip. I mean, 2 to 3 of Wands, okay? That fire energy in balance. Very good. All the time is needed here. You're following the steps, and I feel that you know what those steps are. At the heart of you, knowing that you are guided. Knowing that you have your team, whether they're a human team, they're a spiritual team, they're a team around you. You feel very much balanced right now. You feel like you've got it good, okay? That's very good. That's very, very good. What you're not seeing, it's all freeing you. It's all freeing you out of this, out of all these restrictions, okay? I know the world's still going crazy. I see it. I mean, whether I want to or not, it's coming in. What do I get from that is that this thing will probably always be with us, probably not at the level that it is now, but at one point it will be. I'm feeling it'll be less of a concern, okay? And you're just going to live your life, Pisces. You're just going to do the very best with what you have. If you live life afraid of dying every day, well, you're going to live your life afraid of something every day. So do what you can to protect others and yourself, but you can't live in fear every single day. That's just, you can't do it. It's not sustainable, okay? All right, so inner child. Let's see what this says. The fairies of playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. Didn't I just say? Yeah, okay. All right, Pisces. So that is a lot of what they want you to see, what they want you to do, how they want you to take care of yourself this week. I wanted to take a moment and thank everybody who is on my Patreon, who are patrons. Thank you so very much. I do have gratitude journals that are available now. I know they were late, but I do have the one for 2022 if you want to give that to somebody, and I do have the one for January 2022 as well. The one for the year is only in the yearly format, of course, because it's for 2022, and it comes in hardcover. Unfortunately, if you're in Canada, you're not going to get it hardcover. There's a list of places that offer hardcover. I know it's not everywhere, unfortunately, but I did do a soft cover for people who can't, so that they can get it in the other spots. Alright, so what else do I have to say here? Okay, the affiliate links to all the cards are below. Yeah, there's quite a few things in the description box. I'm going to be making a few changes in 2022. But it's not bad changes, not with this channel at all, but I'm going to be adding some stuff. So just keep an eye out for that stuff, okay? And keep an eye out on the community tab because I will let you know there. Alright, Pisces. I'm going to let you go now. I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings. I'm going to come back with the extended later on, and we're going to look at what else Spirit would like to add to this. Take care of yourself.